Welcome to this edition of Coach's Corner. I'm here, Nicholas Rocco, with head football coach, Coach Stuart. Tough loss on Friday against Seminole Ridge. Really, the offense started off strong with Mario's first touchdown, but it seemed like through the next three quarters they couldn't keep it going. What happened there?
Well, there's a bunch of different reasons. We did start off strong, which we were very happy with, but it seemed like after that point it was always one thing or another that kept us from moving the ball and scoring, whether it was a missed block or a penalty, a couple of key third downs. We had some short yardage, we couldn't pick it up. They blitzed into it, and we didn't miss an assignment. So it was various things that caused us not to score again.
What about the defense? The defense was looking great through the first three quarters. They didn't allow any points, and the fourth quarter they allowed the 2 touchdowns to give them the victory. But was it the offense not clicking that seemed like it translated to defense, or was
Exactly. That's exactly right. The offense was not on the field long enough. We usually run on offense about 60 plays in a game. We only ran 40.
Oh.
So what happened was we had a lot of 3 and outs, where so the defense had to go on the field too long, and they just got worn out. Had a couple of punts that were not great, and that turned field position around, gave them some very short fields to work with, and that didn't help. So, but the defense I thought played very well. Just got worn out there at the end. They need to find a way to get that energy to finish off. Even when the offense is struggling, they got to finish it. But overall, they played well enough to win.
And you're saying a few missed blocks. Was the line, the offensive line, then struggling throughout the game?
The line struggled. We missed some blocks with the running backs and wing backs too. It wasn't only the line. It was the combination of everybody. And it seemed, in football, it's the ultimate team game. 11 guys have to do their job. If one guy misses a block, if his guy can make the tackle and really blow things up, and that happens, seemed to be happening over and over again.
Yes. So what are we doing differently this week to prepare to see if we could get that first victory?
Okay. Well, first part of your question, Gulliver, it's a big rivalry, no doubt. We haven't played them in 2 years. Just didn't work out schedule-wise, but we've played them since 2001. We played them 10 times. We didn't play in 2007 or 8. But we played every other year since, and we've won 10 in a row. We've won it 10 years in a row, or 10 out of the last 14 years. So so the kids know that, and it's a big rivalry from that aspect. And the streak, and the alumni want that streak to continue. So 10 wins in a row over them. As far as the second part of your question, what are we going to do differently? We are going to shake the lineup up a little bit. We've brought some guys over from defense to play offense and see how they do. Challenge the offensive guys a little bit to play better, and not necessarily going to replace them, but maybe just shake them up a little bit, see if they perform better, bring them over there to push them. And defensively, we have a tall order. They throw the ball pretty well, so we got to play well on defense in the secondary. And offensively, we just gotta sustain drives and finish. We haven't finished this year. Last 2 games. Against Palmetto, we did a lot better, and we got to get back to that.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Coach Stuart, for coming.
My pleasure.
And we'll be next Monday, for Coach's Corner. Just tune in, and thank you. Have a good rest of the week.